It is Vancouver, British Columbia, and in this huge metropolis of cultures, hockey is spoken by practically everyone, especially when it comes to tonight's home team, the Vancouver Canucks. Hi, everyone. He's Eddie Olczyk. Ray Ferraro will be coming along in just a moment, and I'm Mike Emmerich, and here we are again. It's back-to-back games, and so there hasn't been much time to rest. As a coach, how do you manage it?
Well, it's very important that you use all four lines. You use your complement of 6 defensemen. I think it's also up to the players as well, Doc, to have short shifts. You can't get caught out there for a minute and a half or 2 minutes. You got to make sure you have discipline in your game, but that'll be a real key in the outcome of this game.
The Flames are a veteran club, and they have been in these situations before many a times. There are no excuses. Everybody's got back-to-backs on their schedule. These second games and back-to-backs are difficult, but you got to gut it out and find a way to win this game.
Okay, so let's look at the starting goaltenders for the game. Ryan Miller is in goal tonight, as he has been since he was a kid playing forward for his youth team in Lansing, Michigan. He went to the coach, begged for a goalie glove. The coach said, have a good game today and I'll get you one. He had 5 points. The coach, his father, bought him a glove and a goalie ever since. Elliott's in goal tonight. The coach's decision made with confidence for the Flames. Opening faceoff is just seconds away. Henrik Sedin's ready for the opening faceoff for Vancouver. Monahan's out there to try to beat him for the Flames. Nothing in the rule book says you have to like the other guy. These two teams go up against each other yet again. We have begun. Muscled long to Tanev. Didn't have time, but he saved it anyway.
With this puck being so close to net, this is all a reactionary save.
Great glove save, and he keeps it.
Oh, he thought he had him on the glove side.
Pass attempt to Froli. Into the end of attack. Goes to the backhand. Deflected off the blocker. He does his best to get out of the way, but he can't get out of the way now. We're throwing it down to Ray Ferraro.
Both teams have really quick wingers. They'll move the puck from the middle of the ice out wide and let their fast wingers create some options for the offense by taking the puck wide, forcing the defense to turn.
That hits somebody. Looking for a better lane. Loose puck captured by Eriksson. Jabbed away by Bennett. And snapped to Edler. Just missed the net. Flexed out that pad and got it. Puts one on. The offense was strong, but the pad had the answer. Looking for options. Great stick save. Calgary's controlling play now in the defensive zone. Onside. Shoots one. Wonderful save. What skill by both goalie and shooter.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area. You got to find a way to put it in the net.
Oh, what a pad save. Shooting. Good pad save. And quickly to Edler. Laid on to Sutter. Oh, what a block. Collected at the boards. That play is offside, and so back to center ice for the faceoff.
Elliott's been sharp all night. Excellent pad save on a great shot.
Tie up there and a good reach and possession. He's pinned, and it's kicked away by Hutton. Vancouver's continuing on in their own end. Lets a shot go. Moving it to Ruutu. And he gains the zone. One-timer. Brilliant save by Elliott.
Elliott's athleticism allowed him to make that outstanding save.
Grabbed by Bolt. One-timer. Score!
Especially in the offensive zone. If you want to isolate a defender, you got to get people moving over to the puck carrier to give him more options. That's exactly what happened on this play.
Higgins lays this pass out perfectly, gets his hands in front of him so the pass lands flat for the shooter.
So he played a while in this period, and finally a goal.
I was hoping, Doc, that we were going to get that first one.
Vancouver's got that one. Now what? Good, solid defensive play with the stick. The Flames in possession as they travel through center ice. Seeks the corner. Heads on behind. Great opportunity, but the pass didn't connect. Closed off and sealed on the boards. Two sticks together, it goes to the offense. Gets in, what'll he do? Mark Giordano has it there. All-star game at age 31. Keeps it going behind the goalie. Shot, outstanding save, difficult opportunity.
You don't get many better opportunities than that. Great save.
Denied by the defense, puck loose. The Canucks wheel one ahead up the wing. Chip to Dorsett. Lightning-like reflexes there. Great glove save. Slides it to the point to Goodbranson. Flings it. That's turned aside. Goalie's one of the 6 guys on the ice. He can pass. He did that. Into the attacking end. Shoots one. Got it all.
What a glove save. He showed him the glove and he took it away.
Don't forget that every fantasy team has received a limited edition bobblehead.
Well, the shooter's pretty disappointed, guys. He delivered that puck quickly. It was accurate, yet the goaltender was just better than him on the wrist shot.
Good job on that faceoff, tying the man up. Vancouver's carrying it up the wing. Gets in. What'll he do? Takes it right back. Shoots. That shot hit a man. And this play is gone. And so, when you do that, you expect this.
Doc, he knew he was going to have to fight after making that push.
We'll make that draw in the first period.
That was going back into old times for those 2 major penalties.
The bout's over. This battle will continue all night. Well, that was an energetic fight. The home team wins it. Now they'll see if they can turn the crowd back on. This is the loudest this building's been all night.
The Canucks get it off the faceoff. That play went offside.
Calgary penalty to number 3, Jyrki Jokipaka. A 5-minute major for fighting. Time to the penalties, 18 minutes, 46 seconds.
Inside the final minute. Those cursed goals in the final minute. Will we see one here? 2 guys together with force. Big force.
The crowd is into it now after that huge hit.
Now it's directed to Higgins. First period is over. The coaches will have something to say to both shooters and goaltenders. The Flames have the only goal. Take a look at the shots on goal. A lopsided total. 11 for the Canucks and 5 for Calgary. Calgary's 1-goal lead came on this play. Want to show it to you one more time as we go to break.
For details.
Puck dropped and the clock moving in the second period. Good hand to eye and the reach of the stick. To Henrik Sedin. Free puck off a defender. That roadblock was set up. Gains the zone. Scooped up. Vancouver is in their own end and on the move. On to Henrik Sedin. Could not be filtered through. A strong play by Hamilton. Got in the way of that one. Propelled, stared him down and made the save.
Not often you're all alone in front of the goaltender from this area of the ice. Great save.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go with the puck. Guys, this is an excellent shot, but the goaltender makes an excellent pad save.
A little over 3 minutes played here in the second. Calgary's got the lead, 1-0. The Flames with a clean win on the draw. Passing one off now to Chason. Let's go, Arister. Got that. Tremendous scoring chance. Right from the slot. And that one turned aside. Still has control in the defensive zone. Vancouver's carrying it in their own end. Directing that one to Hansen. And he's hammered.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
And down to Berchi. Shot on. Point blank save.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area.
Sometimes you got to be in good position just to make the stop, but you also got to be lucky. This puck changes direction and ends up hitting the goaltender more than he stops it.
Vancouver's got it again. Good defensive work there. Good quick poke check there. Shot down for an icing. They are overwhelmed, and I guess they thought that was the best thing. Eriksson's going to be asked after the game whether this is a good likeness or not. What do you think? Defensive zone win. Pitching it to Boma. It's an onside play, and a save there. Puck covered, whistle blown. Solid, clean win. Snapping a pass to Horvath. No completion on that pass thanks to the stick. Puck gathered in by Hutton. Good grab again. Cleared down for icing. Calgary has prevailed on another faceoff. Pitching this one to Higgins. Great job with the neutral ice interception. Around through the corner right now. That's a marvelous save.
The goalie makes himself look big.
The shooter thought he'd made a pretty good shot here, but the goaltender's in good shape. He makes the stop, and he's able to deny the shooter on what he thought was an excellent chance.
The Flames with a face-off win. Trying to go to Boma. He's in on an onside play. Vancouver's carrying on up the wing. And he dumps it in. Calgary's finding its way to center ice. Puck loose, just a speed bump off the defense. Good save there. Slid to Hamilton. Looking to Fairland. Puck is thrown to Boma. Pass attempt to Fairland. Holds in the corner. That's the end. Good work by Daniel Sedin. Moving it to Dorsett. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Taken over again. Scrum over, puck kicked. Fires a shot. Score! And the game is even.
Dorsett's quick hands allowed him to snap that one off and score the goal.
Low stick side used to be an area that you shot all the time, but now that the goaltenders are in the butterfly, it's not as easy to beat, but this one goes through them pretty quickly.
Just under 5 minutes to go. We are at 1 goal apiece. Vancouver's got that neutral zone faceoff.
By number 15, Derek Dorsett.
Wants the shoulder of the corner here.
15 minutes, 20
Right into the slot. Calgary's back in its own end, trying to work forward. Fires. And it's driven away again. Two sticks together, they cancel. And now it's directed to Goodbranson. Enormous collision.
Another hit. We better sharpen up our pencils, Doc.
Still on the move up the boards. Strong wrist shot. Save. A shot with no time whatsoever. He turned it aside.
A quick developing play right in front. Almost looks like he's too close to the goaltender.
Passing one off now to Berchi. Looking for options.
The Flames have their opponents on the run right now.
Pulls his way along. Shoots just wide of the net. Tries to clear. And this period is over. Wow.
Are you looking to impress at your next group event? Then rent out one of our luxury boxes with great views, waiter service, and free team merchandise.
The Canucks, on the strength of this game-tying goal, have gotten this contest back even, and maybe they're the team with the edge as we go to break. Underway in the third period. This game is tied. Tanev stripped and a penalty should be coming. Directing that one to Edlund. Pitching it to Tanev. Snapping a pass to Eriksson. Goalie reaches the bench. Extra man out. Great job on a cut pass. The Flames suffer a tripping call.
Well, in desperation mode, all he was trying to do was sweep the puck away, but unfortunately caught the player's skates.
The Canucks go on the power play for the first time. Vancouver's got it.
2 minutes for tripping.
Poke checked away by Stajan. Fires. Piece of it. Rebound. Gets play stopped.
Pretty routine stop. You can see why everybody learns the butterfly when they're a young kid. Takes away the bottom of the net.
Calgary's got a defensive zone win. Puck settled down by Edler. Pitching this one to Horvath. Laid on to Hutton. Chip to Brouwer. Gains the zone. Lets it go. Oh, what a great chance, but it's off the iron. And that one went out of play over the glass. A souvenir for some young fan. Calgary's got it off the draw at center. The Canucks go back to pick it up. Time is dwindling on this power play. Solid work defensively by Bennett. Just a backhand. The Flames have control of the puck in their own end. Calgary's back to full strength. They've killed off the penalty. Trying to go to Sutter. Gets in, looks over his options here. On to Berchi. Back near the blue line to Goodbranson. That one's to him from his goaltender. Pass off the woodwork to Brouwer. Not a free puck now. Snaps off a wrist shot. Nearly grazed the iron on that.
You have to give yourself a chance. That puck cannot miss the net like that.
The Canucks with it along the board. Smashed in. Glides to the safety behind the net. Looking to Brouwer. Gets in, and he'll look over his options. A great save in close.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
The Canucks will get a 2-minute penalty for elbowing.
Oh, that penalty's got to hurt with the way the equipment is made today.
The Flames go on the power play for the very first time. Let's see if they can capitalize. Got possession.
2 minutes for trouble.
Right near the goal stripe to Frolic.
5 seconds.
Tip to the net. Superb save by Miller. They score! A power play goal. And it's a biggie.
You always have to know where the puck is on the ice. Be ready, and he one-timed it in.
Miller's not able to get his glove on that. It beats him low to the glove side.
The Flames have broken the tie here in the third period. So what will be their philosophy now? Probably see it from this opening faceoff. The Canucks with a center ice faceoff win. He retreats back with the puck. He gains the zone. Propelled to Eriksson.
Time of the goal, 8 minutes.
Calgary's moving the puck in their own end. He's alone. Score. A pair of goals by the same team.
He had that look of no doubt he was going to score on that breakaway.
Miller's not able to shut down the low stick side. This beats him on the pad.
Calgary's lead is now 2. Here in the third period, they have to brace themselves for an attack. Vancouver's got another face-off win.
Number 13, Johnny Gaudreau.
Moved along and in. Has it in his own end. Puck is thrown to Frolic. Good place to shoot from. Pass attempt to Eriksson. Moves it to the corner. Lots on that. Terrific save. Goes back deep for it. Moving it to Eriksson. Gains the blue line. And gathered in by Brody. He's turned back now to the defensive zone. Bounced off the boards to backlift. Heads on to the corner. Free puck off a defender there. And there's a delayed penalty call. Now it's directed to backlift. Goalie to the bench, extra man over the boards on the delayed penalty. Pointed to Weidman. And so now a penalty will be handed out. Dorsett's got a minor penalty. He'll sit 2 minutes for high sticking.
An easy call for the official with the player's hands up and that stick coming up above the shoulders.
The Flames get another opportunity on the power play. They have connected once already. Monahan's lost another one. Vancouver's controlling play now through neutral ice. That one comes out, and it's corralled by Elliott. Giordano's lugging it in his own end, headed northward. Calgary's on the move up the wing. Slips in. Passing one off now to Sutter. Good standing poke check. Calgary is controlling play now up the wing. Slid to Spiza. To Sutter. Long way to go and not much time to do it. Calgary's in their own end, moving the puck. Vancouver's done a breakaway. Hit the post with the shot. We are in the last minute of regulation time. Shoots one. Oh, what a great chance, but it's off the iron. The Canucks control the play at center. Nicely into the zone. Vancouver's getting the goalie to the bench. Net empty. Extra man out. The refs caught something. A delayed call here. Penalty call coming. Watch for his signal here. Calgary's got 2 for charging.
You could skate to make the hit, but you must glide and then make contact.
The goalie has left. A skater is on. An extra one to try to get a key goal near the end. That is a large win by the defensive centerman. Congratulations to him. Laid on to Hutton. Fires. Didn't miss by much. Marvelous save. No time on that one.
A missed opportunity from this close in.
Oh, how can they miss that pass? Outstanding point-blank save.
Great pressure there, Doc. I thought for sure there was going to be a goal.
313. We'd like to thank you fans for all of your support.
And they've won that draw. Chip to Edler. Superb defensive play by Backlund. Wow, what a glove save.
The goalie gave him the glove side, and he took it away. What a stop.
And there it is. The game is over. The Canucks head off the ice with a defeat. They didn't lose everything.
They won the face-off circle, but unfortunately came up a little bit short on the scoreboard.
And again, we thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the evening as much as we did. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying good night.